Yo, what's going on YouTube? Listen, today, man, we're talking about Ricochet Anti-Cheat. We are, as of right now, 16 days away from Season 2. So, with that being said, we should, this week, get a big Season 2 rollout announcement. And then next week, we'll get, like, the pre-patch show that shows everything. But this week, this Wednesday, I'm expecting, like, a big update, a blog post to come out that's really going to kind of unfold Season 2, a trailer, something along those lines. But the reason we have this screen in front of you pulled up, this right over here, this what you're seeing over here, basically, this is the Ricochet Anti-Cheat blog post that we've covered, where they talk about their new kernel level driver and brand new server-side protections launching during Season 2 and Season 3. The only reason I'm bringing this up, this means as of right now, January 12th, that we are either 16 days away from receiving any sort of anti-cheat relief, or we're potentially 86 days away. A season lasts 70 days. So if you look at it that way, just go ahead and add 70 days to, on top of 16. It's extremely frustrating that we're looking at such long wait times because of how good this game is, like the core, the frame of this game, how successful it was, how many people were actually playing it, and then the level of hackers we see in rank play. Do I believe they dropped rank early? Absolutely they did. Every year, this time of year, this is nothing new. Like people act like this never happens. Every year this happens. Around Christmas break, New Year's, the devs go AWOL, they go missing in action, because they just busted the load all over the place, and they're like, we have nothing else, we gotta rest, we gotta get ready for the next season, it's gonna be huge, this, that, and the other. And then we go, like right now, I believe this blog post was released 27 days ago. So, I mean, on top of that, we're already, 40 days almost in total? We're 40 days from an update when they dropped this. So then it's like, okay, we wait another 16 days, maybe we get a big update. And then if we don't, we're talking about another 70. It's just extremely frustrating. And it makes me wonder if this whole kernel level driver is even going to work, or the server side protections. I know they talk about the 2FA enabled and this, that, and the other, but the amount of Ricochet anti-cheat they covered before this game dropped, and like the ability of what it was going to be able to do, was actually ridiculous. We should be able to find that blog post. I bet if we go to blogs, we could find this Ricochet anti-cheat. This is going to be before, early in October. Right here. Ricochet anti-cheat. This is from October 18th. This is where they talk about how good this new anti-cheat actually is, and they had this new thing they wanted to call this new metric called time to action, that TTA. It says during the beta, our team was live testing a lot of its new tech to try and achieve a goal. Weekend one was a stubble. Let's see. In the past, we've used data from console players during beta week one to train our test systems. Put simply, even though we love our friends on the Game Loop and PC, it's nice to have a weekend to stress test systems without the risk of cheaters. Since we had to protect the game without those stress tests, our technology was so eager to catch cheaters that it came in a little hot. They announced Ricochet anti-cheat had already failed in beta, and then they tried to say week 2 was crazy. So here's the magic trick here, gang. This is the only reason I want to bring this up, is this line right here. An updated version of the kernel level driver, all features in the October 25th update will protect any title that uses the driver, including Call of Duty Warzone. They tell us in Season 2, Season 3, we're getting the new and improved kernel level driver. We're supposed to receive the updated version on the 25th, and look at where it got us now. It's been months. It seems like they absolutely have to implement more, and I think they need to implement a trust system, kind of like the Guardian system in Counter-Strike. I'm gonna preach that until it happens, because they have all, they talk about all the mitigations, damage shield, disarm, supply, hallucination, all this other different stuff is crazy. When you talk about multiplayer rank too, I mean, a lot of this stuff right here, this is Warzone. This is Warzone talk. See right here. I mean, and you go in ranked play, it's nuts. I report very few people. It's hard for me to be like, oh, that guy's cheating, because I give people the benefit of the doubt. If you're a good player, you're a good player. A lot of people call me a hacker. It's very clearly not true if you've watched my gameplay, but you have good games, you have bad games. But I will say, the people I have reported for cheating, I have gotten the thank you notification back that action has been taken against the person. So with that being said, I've definitely ran into cheaters, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. And it just kind of, I guess it frustrates me to think that this game could die out like MW 2 did with cheaters. Even though this game's actually good. MW 2 was a garbage game, but this game is solid, and if they don't get on top of it, all these little dinky games are going to come in the mix and take over because they can't manage what they got in front of them, gang. So listen, Synapsys, we already got the updated kernel driver on the 25th, and they're trying to rebrand it again where it's like, oh, it's new and improved, it's great. I mean, if it really is that great, we'll find out. But regardless of how great it's supposed to be, we're waiting anywhere from 16 to 86 days from right now, from today, from the time you watch this video. Just know, at minimum 80 days. Okay, look gang, if you are new to the channel, enjoy the content, if you learned anything or have any questions, if I can answer them, I will, man. Leave them in the comments down below. Hit the sub, crush the like, and I'll catch you all tomorrow for another banger. Let's get it, gang.